Hey everybody, welcome to Uncle Steve's Basement of Weird. It's been a long time since I posted anything. I figured I probably should get back to it. I've been working on projects on and off. There's one big project that it's just kind of taken over everything, and that is a magnetic CRAGMAW castle, which I will show you right now where I'm at. Okay, so here is the CRAGMAW castle in progress, and here is Skeeter, who seems to want some sort of attention. Hi, Skeeter. Can I go back to my video now? Thank you. So, good old standard pink insulation foam, plus the interior walls are made out of just foam core. The shtick here is to make it both playable and kind of nicely 3D. It's the upper wall sections are magnetic, so I just dremeled out little holes, put in washers, and glued in some magnets. And the same thing with the interior walls. Those are just magnetic tape. I got it at Michael's. You can get it pretty good with the 50% coupons. Kind of a bit tricky. You'll see there's a lot of wood filler and spackling in there when I kind of over routed the holes a little bit. It's kind of tricky. Pro tip, if you're going to do that, don't glue these walls on before you try to dremel out the interior troughs for the magnetic strips, because they just get in the way. Okay, so I'm back here. So as I said, dremel out the troughs for the magnetic strips before you put down your lower wall sections. It'll make it a heck of a lot easier. As for the texturing and so on, we started by drawing a grid, 1 1/4 inch grid, following the Wylock method of the larger scale grids. Just makes it a little easier for miniatures. Also, in the long run, it'll make it easier because basically that's essentially 1 to 48, and if you stick to that scale with your construction, you can also get a lot of 1 to 48 inch scale vehicles and so on if you're doing sci-fi or what have you, and other props, even railroad stuff in that general scale for scatter terrain and whatnot. So anyway, so the interior walls, like I said, they're just double layer of foam core, and put a brick pattern on it and then glued a magnetic strip to the bottom. Have not done any base coating yet. The brick pattern was done with, this is just a fondant stamp. I think it was Duff. I'm not sure. It could be some other brand. We got it Michael's ages ago, and this is some leftover stuff my wife wasn't using for cakes. So I simply glued it to a chunk of 2x3, and then I put the foam core on the table and the 2x3 on top, and then I would use just clamps to tighten down and press the pattern in the foam core. The foam core I got was pretty dense, so it didn't go in particularly easy. And then afterward, I just went over with a pen and just deepened the lines and customized them a little bit. For the larger sections, they're pretty much just hand drawn on and then scribed in with pen, and then done over again with the styrofoam scriber, and a few little lines put in, like cracks into the brick with pen, and then textured with a tinfoil ball. So the interior doors are over here in this little tub. I had to keep them in a tub, sealed tub, otherwise the kitty cats would come along and make off with them. And after spending multiple hours making 14 freaking little doors and freaking little door frames, then to start hunting for where the cat dragged the latest one is annoying. So the doors are good old-fashioned large size popsicle sticks, like so. So 1 inch wide. And then they were, I cut them, put in the, just drew on the boards at a 1/4 inch, and then cut those in with a little saw, and then just scratched in some details with, and some enhanced the grain with various tooling, you know, files and whatnot. The cross pieces are coffee stir sticks, and then the iron parts are just cardstock painted up, and the little rings are jewelry rings for the door handles. Again, just glued to cardstock and painted. So originally I was going to glue the doors into these little frames and have them as freestanding, but I decided that I'm going to actually attach the frames to the relevant section of walls, like in here, so that they kind of come out in one piece, and attach the doors to their own magnetic strips, so that when you take the walls away, you could actually put a door there if you're just doing a wall-less method, just to show where the door is. And then you could also use the doors on other dungeons. After making 14 doors, I'd rather not have them like permanently stuck to this one, and I can't use them somewhere else. So if I just attach these to magnets, I can put them into different door frames, so they'll be multi-purpose. So so my next step is to attach these arches to the walls, and once that's done, I'm going to start priming. So I'll show you more later. Bye bye.